Hey guys, so look how cute. Tomorrow is full of possibilities. We are going to make the fastest shirt you've ever seen. So you can take it, you can even fuzz it on its own shirt. You don't have to have the fuzz cloth whenever you're doing t-shirts, but sometimes it helps. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and center this the best that I can. If you have one of those little measuring things, that's super awesome. If you don't, it's totally okay. So we're gonna center that. And I will show you when I remove it, but I actually have something called an ink mat inside there. You can see it there, which type in the word tomorrow, and I will send you the link where you can get all the supplies. Okay, so we're gonna do these two colors right here. So the bottom one is called Marvelous, and it's like a light pink color. And then I've got the gold, okay? Hi, you guys. Hit the heart button when you guys pop on for me. And the keyword is tomorrow. I am totally on early today because I have my family coming over. I think my mom just came in the house with some chicken. We got some KFC today, so I'm super excited. Okay? All right, we're gonna do Marvelous in the words at the top, and then we're gonna do gold for the possibilities part, okay? So I have my little wipey here because we are gonna swap out the color on our squeegee. Oh, that's my other one. That's the one I didn't quite clean all the way, but I've got my regular one. Okay, so whenever you're using ink, you guys, it is permanent on the shirt. So you definitely want to be careful that you don't get it places where you don't need it, okay? So we just want it to be on the tomorrow is full of, and that's it, okay? Hi, thank you. I'll definitely try and get to messages. They are so backed up right now, but I'm gonna need the weekend just a little bit. So I will get to you guys as soon as I can. Club members, if it's about retired transfers, I will probably not respond to you guys until after mystery bundles, okay? So there are a lot of requests, so I am just writing them down as I go. I've got you guys in a little notebook and first come, first serve type of thing, if I find them and when I find them. Okay, so I did send out a few of them already, but it's just gonna have to put a little pause on it and I will get to it, okay? All right, so we are just putting the ink on here. Now I'm getting to this the L part right here where I don't want to get the ink on the word possibilities, so I'm just gonna kind of change up my direction real quick and go sideways. I do feel that I want it to be a tad bit darker. It is a lighter pink. Oh yeah, I know, right? That chicken KFC. I do want it to be a little bit darker, so I'm gonna go over it one more time just because it's a lighter color. Now I typically do this on darker shirts and if it's a light color, so like white, and I want it to be like super bright, then I will go back over it 1 or 2 times. Okay, so gonna change up the direction real quick, and after I do that, let's scrape everything off, and we're gonna go ahead and do our gold, and we will be already almost finished. So all of that ink I'm going to put back in the jar, you guys. Back in the jar it goes, back in the jar it goes. Okay. And I'm going to put the lid back on it so that way we don't mess up anything. Paint paste, thicker than regular paint or washable. I don't know what paint paste is. What I use is chalk paste, and it is a paste, but it's chalk. It's like chalk form, paste form of chalk. Hi guys, hit the heart button and you guys pop on. So now I'm gonna use gold. Oh, I haven't used gold in a while. It's like glued itself closed. Owie, it hurt. I might actually go in with a little bit smaller squeegee. I'm gonna swap it out for one of my smaller ones, okay? So I'm gonna use the mini. And you can grab a mini. We now sell the minis in a single. You don't have to get the entire ginormous pack. So we're gonna go across. I'm gonna go straight across, and then I'm gonna go and get those other smaller pieces that require a little bit more concentration in a second. So we've got that part done. Now I'm gonna go in here and get the L's and the squigglies and the T. Yay, I think we got it all. Ta-da! All right, I'm gonna pull it back across real quick. Now, I have turned my heat press on to 350 degrees. I will go ahead and heat set it, but I do need to quickly dry it before I do that. What I honestly would recommend is once you do this, you guys, just let it sit here for like an hour or two, or 30 minutes would even be would probably be good. Let it sit here, let it dry completely, and then go back and heat set it so you don't have to worry about messing up your design, okay? So I cleaned off all of our stuff. I'm gonna close up that ink so I don't mess up anything else. Double check your fingers, make sure you don't have any ink on it, because the moment you touch your shirt with ink, you can't get it out, okay? Hi, yes, I am live. She is downstairs. Her and my little sister are watching Encanto. So she is definitely preoccupied. Does the ink dry out in the jars like paste? I haven't had an issue with ink drying out. I did have to add water to my white ink once. I feel like it's just a little bit thicker than the others. So, I mean, I guess that's, if it sits for, you know, too long, it's probably going to do that anyway. But that's the only thing that I found was the white. So I got it on my finger just a little bit. I'm going to set this over here. I will spray it to keep it damp for now until I can clean it. So you want to spray it or clean it right away so that way it does not stain your transfer. Okay, I'm going to spray that real quick. Let me fold that this way so it doesn't fall out. All right. Last time I did that, Riley came in here and like knocked everything off of my stool, so. All right, I got a little bit of ink on me. I'm just gonna get that off. Can you use chalk paste on clothes? No, you cannot. It will not work. You have to use ink only. Hi, doing good? Okay, let's see. I remember. Oh yeah, I know. Remember, yeah, we don't talk about Bruno, okay? We don't. So I'm going to quickly hit it with a little bit of heat. I do still have my ink mat in here, so you do not want to add a lot of heat with that. You will ruin it, okay? I am just trying to speed up the process just a tad bit since we are live. But these colors look really good, you guys. They do look really good. Yeah, you guys type in the word tomorrow and I will send you all the info on everything I used, where I got all of it. So I'm gonna hold that tight. My ink mat is no longer extremely sticky, so I was able to just slide that out. But if this is super sticky, it's gonna stick the whole time you try and pull it out. That's why I recommend let your design dry completely before you remove the ink mat and before you go to heat set it, okay? So, with that said, we are going to go ahead and heat set it since I am live, and I'm just gonna try and speed up the process for you. I have, there goes my mouse. All right, my ink mat, no, my ink press is talking to me. Hold on. All right, so next thing you need, parchment paper. Oh my goodness, where did it go? It fell. No, why did you fall all the way up? And I'm back. Parchment paper, 30 seconds, 350 degrees. Okay, it's not quite, so I'm gonna have to do half and half. It's just a tad bit bigger than my press, which my press is 9x9. Oh, you guys started a star party. Thank you. You guys got 3 minutes left and you're already like a lot of the way there. Been busy making jewelry and sewing. Ooh, good, Lynette. Put it to use. I love that. Yes, you're very welcome. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So ink only on fabric. Ink has to be heat set, okay? You could also do ink. We've done ink a lot on napkins. I like to do it on napkins because I heat set my Mod Podge already, and the tissues that I put it on, I'm totally fine with doing that, okay? I do sell my finished product every now and then if somebody requests it, but typically I'll do like a silent auction, and I'll just donate all the proceeds to Watts of Love, like where my stars go. I just go and donate all of it. Okay, so I'm going to tell you the reason you want this to dry completely is because of this. Check it out. Do you see? I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a little bit of gold. Do you see the gold? The gold came off on my parchment paper because it was not 100% dry. I already did this top one first, so I think it had a lot longer to dry. I did not focus on this bottom one. Therefore, it did come off on here a little bit. So since it came off on my parchment paper, I do need to just go ahead and throw this away. That's why I use parchment paper instead of Teflon. In the event that I, messed up or I goofed up, that's why, okay? Oh my goodness, you guys did a, look at this, oh snap, oh snap, oh snap, hey, 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 ah! I had my bun up here, so I looked like a cone head there for a second. Can I like rewind, take that back? I'm just gonna, hey, 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 hey. Oh my gosh. The things you guys make me do. Look at you guys. Okay, so heat set the outside 30 seconds, flip it inside out, heat the inside 30 seconds. So we're gonna do that real quick. Dance away. I did one today, but I only had chalk paste on a t-shirt. Oh no, that's totally gonna wash out and it might stain it. Might stain your other clothes too when you go to wash it, so best of luck. Make sure you wash it with something you don't mind getting, messed up. Maybe some towels or something. All right, so I'm gonna do inside 30 seconds. Again, it's 350, 30 seconds. Let's see. Go, Bree. Go, Bree. Yes, you can use an iron. If you use just a regular an iron for your clothes, okay? It may take you about 3 minutes, but if you use that other little steam iron that gets really hot, it gets just as hot as this would, so you don't have to do it as long, okay? Still 30 seconds, but if you did it in like one section at a time, you'd have to hold it for 30 seconds, then another 30 seconds, then another 30 seconds. But if you're doing a regular iron, a house iron, okay, you do need to make sure it's 100% dry, okay? So don't quick dry it, don't go around the corners, try and take shortcuts. Let it dry completely, put your parchment paper over, and then just keep the iron. You just keep going back and forth for about 3 to 4 minutes, okay? That's what you're gonna have to do. And you could put it on high heat most likely. Hi! Okay, household iron. See, there you go. It's like, held? It's held. I mean, held. I didn't know. English is hard, All right, check it out. Super cute. I love it. And I love the two colors. What do you guys think? Hey. Type in the word tomorrow, and I will send you the information. Go grab this transfer. If you already have ink, you just need the transfer. If you don't have anything and you're starting from scratch, I highly recommend grab everything that I put in the link for you. You grab the two colors, grab your squeegee. If you want to add a mini squeegee, you can, but I did put the small squeegee in there. It's this size, but it's going to be blue. Oops. It's this size, but it's going to be blue, but you can tell the difference between the two, okay? But thank you! I know. I think it came out great. Ta-da! Thank you. Alrighty, you guys. I'm going to go downstairs and eat me some chicken. some Kentucky Fried. Yes, okay. Kentucky Fried Chicken. I think that's what she got, not Church's. Yeah, KFC. All right, guys, hit the heart button. Thanks so much for hanging out. I will see you guys tomorrow. And if you did purchase a mystery bundle, I did send you an email. Our balloon pop will be later on in this week. Okay, so just take the survey. If you did purchase the mystery bundle, if you did not purchase a mystery bundle, don't even worry about it. They're no longer available. But you guys will get to see all the fun that happens. Okay. All right, guys. See you later. Bye. Have a great Saturday.